Hey guys, welcome back to Small Talk Theology. We're continuing to look at Christmas through the scriptures. Now, last time we saw that the people of Israel had come into the land that God had promised Abraham, but God rejected the leaders among the priests, and he promised that he would send a new faithful priest. Well, also during this time, God raised up a young man named Samuel who was dedicated by his mother to the Lord all the days of his life. Well, the people came to Samuel and they said, listen, now that we are in the land, we don't want to be a theocracy anymore. We want to have our own human king, just like the nations around us. And Samuel said, what do I do? Came to God, and God said, they haven't rejected you, Samuel. They have rejected me from being king over them. Yet, nevertheless, I will give them a king. And so he gave them Saul, who was a Benjaminite. And Saul, of course, disobeyed God in several instances. And God told Saul through Samuel, I am going to take the kingdom away from you, and I am going to give it to a man after my own heart. Now, most of you probably already are familiar with this story and know that he was talking about David, who was a king from the line of Judah, who God established his throne to rule over Israel. Well, when David became king, he built himself a very luxurious palace. And he said, you know what? This isn't right. It's not right that I live in a nice palace. And yet, the Ark of the Covenant, the sign of God's covenant, lives in a tent. I want to build a house for the Lord. I want to build a temple in Jerusalem. So he talked to Nathan the prophet. Nathan the prophet said, hey, that's great, go ahead. And God came back to Nathan and said, no, he's not allowed to do it. He's spilt too much blood. He said, but I'm going to make a promise, a covenant with David, that because it was in his heart to establish a house for me, I'm going to establish his house, that he will always have a man to sit on the throne, and that one of his descendants will reign before me over the house of Israel forever, and he will be a king over the whole earth. Well, I hope you're enjoying this study, because obviously we see that that promise is pointing to Jesus. Give us a follow. Feel free to ask me any questions you might have. Until next time, God bless you guys. Live for Jesus.